for coming. I am Jerry, the co-founder of Ben & Jerry's Ice Cream. And Ben & Jerry's is proud and thrilled and honored to be hosting the rally. The rally! The rally! To defend Vermont's law on GMO labeling. Ben & Jerry's has a long history of supporting consumers' right to know, dating back to a very early agricultural technology, RBGH, which Ben & Jerry's had to go to court for, to tell our consumers what was not in the ice cream that we were making. So Ben & Jerry's has been involved in the issue. We were involved to a small degree here in Vermont. We testified in the legislature. We were very happy to have our very small part. And I am just so proud of the work that's been done by the GMO Right to Know group, the Vermont legislators, and of course, we are so fortunate to have with us here today Governor Shumlin.
Yeah. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Ben & Jerry's. Thank you, Burlington. Thank you, Vermont. Thanks to our VPER canvassers. Come on, let's give it up for that. VBSR is here, Vermonters for Business and Social Responsibility. Thank you for getting us where we are. Rural Vermont, thank you for all your help. We love you. All the advocates across Vermont that made this bill possible. Listen, I am so honored to be here with Ben & Jerry's today. I consider it a privilege as governor to be the only governor in America who got to sign a bill that says to consumers, you know what? It's okay. You want to know what's in your food, and we're going to let you know what's in your food. Right thing to do, and the right thing for consumers to be able to know. What we also know is that last week, as anticipated, high-paid lawyers from the food manufacturers sued us because they don't want consumers to know what they're eating. So, it's pretty simple. Today we're appealing to people across Vermont and across the 49 states and across the world, if you will listen, to help join us by going to www.foodfightfundvt.org. That's www.foodfightvt.org. Foodfightfundvt.org. Foodfightfundvt.org. Come on, say that with me. Foodfightfundvt.org. Foodfightfundvt.org. Go on, check in, make a donation, help us win this fight, help us win this suit. It's important for consumers across America. Now listen, I am blessed to be the governor who also has Ben & Jerry's and so many other companies across Vermont, farmers, consumers, food producers, who are saying, hey, we just want the right to know. We just want the right to know. So to be here with Ben & Jerry's is a big deal today. We've got a little announcement coming up that I can't spill the beans on, but I just want to say to all Vermonters, thank you for your help in getting a bill to me that allows Vermonters to know what's in their food. We now need your help to beat food manufacturers who don't want you to know what's in your food. Together, we will win. We need your help. Foodfightfundvt.org. Join us. Let's get it done together.
We're going to have a few other remarks, but at this time, the governor and I are going to unveil Ben & Jerry's participation in the food fight and the foodfightfundvt.org. Ben & Jerry's is, for the month of July, renaming one of our iconic flavors, and $1 out of every purchase of this particular flavor at our shop here in Burlington and our shop in Waterbury will go to the foodfightfundvt.org, and it is now going to be
1, 2, 3.
Woo! Food Fight Fudge Brownie.
Food Fight Fudge Brownie.
And
this is a big deal.
it's very good, and not only that, what's even more exciting today is we're going to have some samples for everybody in a few minutes.
Food Fight Fudge, come on get it.
So thank you so much. The governor will now be introducing a couple more of our people from the coalition and people that have been supporting us, and thank you so much.
Hey, thank you, Jerry.
Yes.
Give it up to Jerry.
It's a rally!
It's a rally. We have folks across Vermont who support this effort, as you know, and I'm honored to, at the renaming of Chocolate Fudge Brownie here today, to introduce first Eli Lesser-Goldsmith from Healthy Living Market in South Burlington. You all know, great food, great market. Eli, come on up.
Thanks, guys. Just real quick, you know, this is a good bill for Vermont. When Chris from Ben & Jerry's came to us and explained to us what was going on, we talked to a lot of our customers, and it's clear that people in Vermont really want this. They got behind the bill, we got behind the bill, and I'm really proud of Vermont for passing such a great bill and being a leader once again in our country, in food, and what we put into our bodies. So support the website that the governor is talking about. Thank you so much, and thank you, Governor.
Thank you. Go Healthy Living. Next up is Falco Schilling from VTDigger. Falco never would have gotten this done without the VTDigger team. Come on up.
The Vermont Right to Know GMOs Coalition up here real quickly, and I know we're standing between you and ice cream, so I'm going to try and keep this very, very quick. But we all started out with a simple premise that over 90% of Americans and Vermonters want to know what's in their food, and then we wanted to give them that information. And now we're facing corporate bullies who are trying to keep you in the dark about what you're eating. So we hope that you go to the Food Fight Fund, chip in what you can, and help Vermont stand up to these corporate bullies and make sure we have the strongest defense possible. So thank you to the governor, thank you to Ben & Jerry's, and thank you to the rest of our coalition, Rural Vermont, NOFA Vermont, and Cedar Circle Farm for making this possible. And thank you to the people of Vermont who got involved in this from day one.
Food Fight VT.org. FoodFightFundVT.org. Way to go. Next up is Mike Swain of Liz Lovely from Waitsfield. Come on, Mike. Come on, Liz Lovely.
Hey everybody, way more people and cameras than I'm used to, but I'm just here to say thanks. We really appreciate the efforts to get this law passed. As a company, non-GMOs is part of what we do, so please give us all the support you can. Food Fight
FoodFightFundVT.org.
FoodFightFundVT.org.
FoodFightFundVT. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for all you're doing. Go Liz Lovely. And last but not least, between you and your ice cream, I should say between you and your Food Fight Fudge Brownie. Food Fight Fudge Brownie. You got that? Your Food Fight Fudge Brownie is Jeff Weinstein of Two Guys in Montpelier. Come on.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Hey, what are we here for? What are we here for?
Food Fight Fun
Ice cream. FoodFightFundVT.org, and we want to see our food labeled if it has GMOs. Hey, listen, I stand before you with pride and confidence about our choice to select non-GMO foods for our soups. As a matter of fact, we just began highlighting GMOs, no GMOs, on a minor label revision that recently went to print at a minimal cost to my company. And it's possible. We're doing it all over the world, and it's possible to be done here in the States. There's tens of millions of dollars that have been spent by corporate special interests to block GMO food labeling, and you have to ask yourself, why? Why not spend that money to speak about why GMO foods are beneficial? Why not spend the money on research and development, finding alternatives to GMO foods for your products? Why not spend the money on revising labels? If businesses are confident with their decision to use GMO foods, then it should come with the transparency that the public deserves. Who here wants the Grocery Manufacturers Association and their supporters to drop the lawsuit? What are the grocery manufacturers afraid of? Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. So listen, there's only one thing that stands between you and justice right now. It is having a scoop of our new Food Fight Fun VT.org ice cream. So listen, I just want to say to all of you, we know that this is basic common sense. Consumers have a right to know what they're eating. Food manufacturers should be joining Vermonters and Americans in letting them know what's in their food. Since they're not, we will fight on and hope that they see the wisdom of our way and hope that many Vermonters and many people across the country will join us in helping to fight this suit, winning this suit, and allowing consumers to know what they're eating. That's a basic right. We should take it seriously. Thank you so much. Now you're all invited to come on over and bury chocolate fudge brownie and instead eat Food Fight Fudge brownie. Thank you so much to Ben & Jerry's. Let's give it up to Scoop Shop.